Dick DeBartolo, man's maddest writer, and the GizWiz One Take Theater here at GizWiz.TV. Out there, the Big Apple. In here, a small world. We're going to see all of this, cities, unions. We're going to see cultures. We're going to go look at the control room, the model lab. And the only thing I worry about, I hope the restrooms are full size. We're starting with the Statue of Liberty. And what's neat about that is not only do you see everybody in miniature on the island, if you look behind the statue, you get an idea of how the statue was built. This is Grand Central Station. This is one of the real ones. And what's neat about this is you can see all the levels of Grand Central Station. And there's the upper level, then the lower level where the trains leave from, then down deep is the subway system. We're going to get under the railing here so you can see all the different levels of the subways. And over here, I just happen to know it because someone pointed it out, a woman's dropped her purse on the tracks and they're all looking over. What's neat is all of the figures are doing things. There's the Brooklyn Bridge. Again, someone pointed it out to me. You probably can't see it. That's Spider-Man climbing up the bridge. Okay. The cable stuck. Okay. It's Spider-Man on the bridge. And of course, Niagara Falls. This is really great. If you look, you can actually see the steam coming off the water and actually floating into the exhibit hall. It's not only new things, it's old things too, like the Colossus of Rhodes, Greece. That was 280 BC. I was not born yet. France, the Eiffel Tower. And the interesting thing is when we had the tour of this earlier, each country built their own display using local artisans so that the artisans could put in it everything that they thought they liked and that people were familiar with as part of the country. Moscow, the official residence of the president of the Russian Federation. What are they doing with an Amtrak boxcar? How did that get there? When you enter, you get a key and chop wood. So let's put this in and turn it. I hit chopping wood. Can you hear the wood? Oh, and you see the tree fall? And here's a place where you can become a model citizen, okay? There is a 3D scanner and printer, and you can have yourself made any size you want. Now, for $44, they can reduce you to a size that fits in one of the displays, and then you can pick a place you want to be, and you can become part of Gulliver's Gate. So we're at Gulliver's Gate control room, and this is where we can see everything that's happening. We can even see, we're going to go see the airport in a little bit, but you can see flights waiting to take off, a plane taking off, plane landing, cameras showing where everybody is. Do you know about how many computers it takes to run this?
So here in the control room, we only really use these 3 controllers for us to look at what we need to look at for the trains and the cars, but behind the scenes with the model makers and with the engineers, they have around, I want to say, maybe 15. Everybody really has their own personal terminal, it looks like, to work on what they do.
Okay, and but you can see can you see where all the trucks and everything are moving in here?
Yes. So right now we only have 1 car, just because there's been some issues throughout the day. But in the European model specifically, all the cars have GPSs on them, and we have indoor satellites. So that's actually a one-to-one accurate look at where the car is moving and our European model.
That is really amazing. Do you have a cop that can run out and stop a car if they're speeding?
Oh, yeah, that's part of our job also.
Oh, okay.
Maintain the traffic laws within Gulliver's Gate.
And this is one of the model shops with several 3D printers. And there's a gentleman over there in the back who was making something very intricate. And I asked what he was building. And he said, my lunch. As you'll notice is that the model shop has an open wall, as the control room has an open wall. So as you walk along, you can ask any of the engineers what they're doing or what they're building or what they're fixing. One of the newest part of the exhibits is an airfield. Fasten your seatbelts, everybody. Make sure they're fastened, okay? Remember, this is a no smoking flight. I have to tell you, 3 of the restrooms are out of order. Oh my God, oh, there it goes. And it's airbound. That's pretty neat. And now with that out of the way, this guy has some room to land. It's funny, when planes landed, I guess you're inside the airplane and you don't realize that a big acrylic arm comes up and grabs the airplane. And now Alaska Airlines, Flight 777, you're cleared for landing. Ladies and gentlemen, double check your seatbelt. We are coming in for a landing. Ignore the rod. And we're now on the ground. And this completes your tour of Gulliver's Gate. Have a safe trip home. Bye. Dick DeBartolo, Mads Metis writer, and the GizWiz.